Hi everybody, Ron Kaufman here. I'm in Chicago with Paul Jones. We just enjoyed being together at the Service Council's Smarter Services Symposium, where your CEO was a rock star on stage the first day. Enjoyable fireside chat. Here's your chance, Paul. Talk to the LUX team. I know they love to follow you around the world. What's up?
Well, hi everybody. It's pretty early morning here. It's before 7 o'clock. I'm going to head out to the airport right now. Had a good 3 days here in Chicago. The last time I was here was for the Chicago Marathon. This time it was to speak at a service symposium together with Ron. It was a wonderful experience. Had a little trepidation, I must say, but it all went well, and we were on day one, which was Monday, and must say a lot of guys have come up to me and saying how they really enjoyed the talk and the examples given about LUX and our experience. I even had one gentleman talk to me for about an hour yesterday saying how he'd like to join us. He was so inspired and felt that he'd lost his life calling and listening to what we had to say. He said he'd really like to get back into hospitality. Anyway, it's great to be here where we've really had some magical moments sharing all about our journey for the last 8 years. And yesterday was a real treat listening to Joe Pine, and Joe was remembering how we had a GM's meeting where Joe was the guest speaker down in Cabo San Luca at Palmia. And I brought Joe up to date with what we've been doing, and he already knew because Ron had been keeping him informed. And he said, my God, what you guys have done is exactly what he's writing about in his books, The Experience Economy. And the last few years, he's been talking about the next level, which is transformation. And if you remember in May of this year, this is exactly what we spoke about at the meeting we had at LUX Strong Go. Actually, it was last year, wasn't it? My goodness, time has flown. But we spoke about transformation. And this is exactly where we're going. Creating this transformation with our team members and transformation with our guests. And the ultimate goal, and this is what I spoke about at the meeting, is how to achieve harmony amongst our team members, harmony with our guests, and ultimately harmony between the different nationalities of people that come and stay in our wonderful hotels. So thank you for the excellent work you're doing. We shared a little bit of this on the Moments that's coming out today. Nicholas has very kindly got that together with some comments from Ron. I'm very grateful, Ron, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be with you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I want all of you to know that, Paul, extending the invitation to Paul to come here was sort of out of left field, and he immediately jumped on it and said, okay, let's go to Chicago, and then said, what kind of a conference is it? And this is a group of people who deal with spare parts and warranties and supply chain and service contracts and maintenance issues. And so hospitality is really not the world they're familiar with. But when Paul got on stage, he started with the whole theme of humanity, which is actually the theme of the conference. Service is humanity. And then he connected that to harmony on earth for guests, for team members in the world, between nations. And then he connected that to the vision and the purpose and the values and how important it is to have that and for everybody to share that as a foundation. Then he gave them example after example after example about what you actually do at the properties to make these amazing experiences and moments happen for families, for kids, for guests, for people from different parts of the world. And then he connected all of that to the bottom line. And he showed them how, in terms of the EBITA and the financial performance and results, you can't just work on this without having all of that. And if you're committed to all of that, then the bottom line will also deliver. And you at LUX, the team members worldwide, are actually the case study that are making that happen. So thank you.
And now we have salt.
More brands, the LUX,
And Tomasa.
and more to come. Stay tuned. See you again soon. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you. Thanks, Ron. Cheers.